Okay, today we have another one from SKYND. This is Gary Heidnik. This will also be featuring Jonathan Davis from Korn. Okay, so I did quickly look up the story of Gary Heidnik. So it seems that he was the inspiration for the Buffalo Bill character in Silence of the Lambs. It came out so country. um, Okay, so Gary is a man who I don't really know where should I begin. So his parents divorced when he was a child. I think his mother was an alcoholic. Um, I think it seems like his father was a little abusive, maybe, or maybe just had some harsh punishments, maybe. They didn't really go into details, but it seemed like his father was possibly a hard man. I know he had an accident. I don't remember if he fell from a tree, but he did have an accident in which he injured his skull, and he ended up with a misshapen skull. Everybody called him Football Head in his youth. So I'm assuming there was definitely the fall. I'm quite sure has caused some kind of brain damage that has sort of instigated the things that are to come in his life. But so I guess behavior changes begin from there. But anyway, so he grows up to drop out of school, join the military. He gets discharged honorably from the military for schizoid personality disorder is why he was discharged. So from there, he takes nursing classes, but it seems to me that I read he actually ended up opening a church and making lots of money off of this church. And I think, of course, he named himself as the leader of this church. Maybe he was also a nurse. I'm not sure. I'm a bit confused on that part. But so he's making money. He's doing well. He has a girlfriend who it sounded like she was mentally handicapped in some way. And okay, so apparently at some point he abducts the sister of said girlfriend who is also mentally handicapped. And he abducts her and takes her back to his place, and she is found chained in his basement. And so he faces charges for that, but then he's released and just left to go free, I guess. And then at some point he starts abducting women, I think in the 80s, maybe it began in the 70s, I'm not sure. Anyways, so he abducts these women, I believe in pursuit of having sex slaves, and he keeps them chained in his basement. Where he inflicts torture, abuse, rape, things like that. I believe 2 of the women ended up dying in his captivity. There was one girl who he started convincing the girls to sort of tell on each other. And there was one girl who stepped up to do that, and she would tell him of the other girls' plans to escape. The other girls would be punished, and she in return would get little rewards for doing that. The rewards being, according to what I read, sometimes she could go upstairs and watch a movie, or I think I read she could be raped in a more comfortable place, those were the rewards she would get. One of the girls who ended up dying as a result of one of his punishments, he took her upstairs, he dismembered her, put her head in a pot, cooked her, fed her to the dogs, also fed her to the other women being held in captivity. His neighbors complained of a smell. The police came to check out the smell. He explained it away by saying he burnt his food. All the while, these girls are chained up in his basement. The police leave, blah, 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 blah. It carries on. And so the one girl who has been gaining favor in his eyes, the one who has sort of assumed the role of assistant who helps him torture the other girls, now she's kind of just becoming his little sidekick. So I guess he's feeling pretty confident in her her complicity, maybe, or her assistance. I don't know. I guess he's believing that she is on his side after all. She asks him, can I go visit my family? I'll come back, blah, blah, blah. And he tells her that she can. And so she goes. I don't know how many years we've been in captivity at this point, but apparently she finds her boyfriend and tells him what's going on. They call 911. He is then arrested, and the girls that are still alive are set free. And his mother ends up committing suicide, and then he also tries to commit suicide after receiving the death penalty, which is kind of weird. I mean, maybe he just don't want to sit in prison for a long time, or maybe he just wants to die on his own terms, but it's like, yeah, your suicide attempt was unsuccessful, but like, you got the death penalty. So anyway, that's what I know of the story. So I feel like that took so long. Let's check out the song. the pit that he would put them in if they misbehaved. He did. He put screwdrivers through their ears when they planned to escape. That's Lindsay. Lindsay was the one left to hang.
Shut up, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Cook and char bones. Shut up, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt
you. Okay, so that was SKYND, Gary Heidnik. Very creepy. What a sicko. I left out so many details when I was telling the story, but they depicted him in the song, so it's fine. Super creepy. I feel disturbed. Excellent storytelling. Overall, very creepy vibe. The still poses, the little shots of the scenery, very jarring, very disturbing. I feel disturbed. Okay, so I'm trying to remember which one you told me Joe would have some really, I would get to hear her more of her vocal abilities. I think it might have been Tyler Hadley, but I am not sure. Thank you so much for watching with me today. I need to go cleanse my brain a little, but I enjoyed watching with you. Leave any comments. Why do I always do that wrong? Leave any thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.